instructions. Three instructions. Three instructions about spiritual warfare. Three instructions about spiritual warfare that you should adopt in order to stand against the enemy. Against the enemy. You cannot be going to war without preparation. You cannot be going to war without taking your position. And you cannot go into war and you are not willing to fight to the end. So let's quickly see three instructions that God gives us about spiritual warfare in this video. Three instructions about spiritual warfare. In schools they give us instruction. The manufacturers give us instruction. We follow them to the letter because we want those things to function well. So if we want to overcome in life, if we want to be victorious over the wars that fight against us, we need those three instructions that God is giving us in this verse. First of all, it gives us preparation. He says, put on the whole armor. That's preparation. Preparation. If you're going for an exam, you prepare. If you're preparing for wedding, you prepare. If you're planning to get something, you prepare. If you are going shopping, you prepare. You make your list. But how many Christians make preparations for spiritual warfare? So that's why God says, put on the whole armor. And he mentions the armor, helmet of salvation, sword of the spirit, and on and on. So the first thing you should do to be able to overcome in this battle of life is to put on the whole armor. Put on the whole armor. And gives us the list. Helmet of salvation, you get saved and you trust Jesus. So in one way or the other, you find out that we must be able to prepare very well if we must overcome. All right. Secondly, he gives us position. He says, stand in the Lord, stand in his power. Don't come say standing by your name, standing by your country, standing by your economy, or standing by who you know and all that. Like we do in our society. I'm standing here because of my father or my mother. No. Here it says, stand. Where are we standing? In the Lord. So our warfare is not in our strength. Our warfare, fighting, is not in our power, is not in our ability. It is in standing in the Lord. And lastly, the third one is perseverance. While we prepare, while we position ourselves, we also persevere so that we'll fight the battle to the end. If you fight and run halfway, you have not overcome. You cannot start this Christian journey. I want to quit halfway. You cannot say you want to go into the ministry and you want to drop halfway. Just make up your mind, because perseverance. That is why he says, do not be weary in well doing. In due season, we will reap if we faint not. So keep standing even when things are tough. Keep standing when struggles are there. Keep standing when challenges are there, because just over the shore, just across the bridge, our tears will be wiped and will rejoice in him. So if you're a child of God and you are wondering how you're going to overcome, but remember, the Bible tells us our enemy. Our enemy is not our friends or our relations or somebody. Our enemy is our flesh. Our enemy is the word, and that our enemy is Satan. So if you know these enemies, you see that you cannot fight them alone. There are things that you need to fight in the power of God. So thank you for listening. Thank you as you take these instructions and adopt them so that we are able to stand against the enemy. All right. So what is it that is keeping you from taking these instructions? Please pick them up and begin to pray them into your heart and begin to position yourself so that you can stand more in Christ. Thank you for watching. God bless you. My name is Ike. If you like this kind of content and you want to come back, please, you're welcome. If today is your first time, and also if you've got something, a thought about this, please put it in the comment section for me to know.